listening Aaron K in the front, and I am so lucky to have my little boy here. First of all, shout out to all of you who invested in your business for being here. So give it up for yourselves. And then I'm not gonna lie, I really stress the importance of events to my team. So where are my girls at? Can you stand up? There they are. I love them, I love my team, I love this business. I've been doing it for almost 5 years now, and it's completely changed my life, you guys. When I started this business, I was basically broke. I had no extra money, living paycheck to paycheck, and I just wanted more. And I remember being at a gas station, and I was so low on money, it was hard to get gas. And I remember like that feeling of, if you can relate to that, raise your hand. Like not having enough money to go, okay. It is so common nowadays in our, in our economy to just be paycheck to paycheck. And I wanted more for my family, my future family, and I saw my sister doing this business, and I thought, there's no way I can have success. We all know the same people. We know the same people. How can I find new people to sell to? And I didn't want to build a team at first, but I'm so glad I did. And I'm just so grateful. I have 2 little boys, and one is here today, and I'm so happy. And I just had a baby 4 months ago, and he's sleeping in the hallway. So let's get started. Okay, so whether you build on Facebook or on Instagram or on TikTok, whatever you build with, let's talk about the basics, okay? So when people come to your page, in the first 7 seconds, they're gonna get a feel of who you are. You want them to know who you are, who you help, and what are they gonna get from following you, okay? So I highly recommend your profile picture is a picture of you and not your dog or a emoji, okay? Just make it of you. People wanna see your face. And your username, you want it to be your name. A lot of times I see people with like, love to hike 432. Like, no, make it your name. And then people, you have to remember, before you were with New Skin, you were Alyssa, you were Nick, you were you before you were a New Skin affiliate. So people want to see you. They're not gonna buy from you or join your team because you're with New Skin. They're going to do it because it's you. So make sure when you go to your page, I highly recommend everyone does a self-audit right now or later today, and you edit it, okay? What does your bio say? Does it clearly state who you help? Does it clearly state who you are? And you just wanna make sure it's 80% you and 20% business, okay? And one thing I want to stress is you want to showcase what it will be like to be on your team and be led by you. So when people come to your profile, you want them to get a feel for what it would be like to be in your community, in your team. No, that doesn't mean you want all New Skin posts, like showing your team on Zoom calls, on stories. There's so many different ways, but unless they know that there's an opportunity of joining this business and making extra income with you, if it's not on your profile, they're not gonna know, okay? So I want you guys to imagine you're in a hallway and there's 2 rooms, and at the end of the hallway, there's 2 doors. One is shut, one is cracked open. Now, if you don't have a public profile, I highly recommend you do so. If you don't want to do so because your kids, stop posting them or make a close friend story, but you have to have a public profile, okay? It's very hard to engage and build if you don't. But imagine there's 2 doors, and one door is dark, no one's talking, you don't even know what's behind that door, and it's scary, like it's the unknown, right? And then there's another door, and here's a picture of my team, and there's music playing, and they're partying, and they're having fun. Which door would you go behind, okay? Think of your profiles like this. You want your profiles to be welcoming and inviting, okay? So always remember that when it comes to social media. And then I know a lot of us have heard a lot about authenticity on social media, and I just want you guys to know that no one will trust you until they see your flaws. So you have to show up imperfect. You have to show up and not have a perfectly clean bathroom and not have makeup on. Maybe have some pimples on your face. Be yourself, because I promise that is enough. And people will, if you are not being yourself, you're going to attract the wrong people. So be yourself, because it's enough, and it's the most productive thing you can do. Because if you've noticed, when you're trying to please people, or is this story look okay, I'm gonna rewatch it before I post it, that is not productive, okay? Being productive means being yourself. Don't think twice, just post the post, okay? And always shoot for connection over perfection, because it's way more important to be connecting with new people rather than spending hours and hours on content. Now, what does this look like for you? I want you guys to think about 3 things, okay? What makes you different? Are you a nurse? Do you love to hike? Do you travel a lot and have the best tips on how to travel with a toddler and make it easier? Like, what do you love? Makeup. Are you a single mom? Do you love to cook and have great recipes that are easy? Think about 3 things that you're passionate about, that you can add value to people's life with. For me, I love to organize, I love to clean, I love to shop on Amazon, so I'm sharing all that, and people love it. I also love One Direction and Harry Styles, so when Liam Payne passed away, I had 53 people message me the post of the news sharing about it. 53. And that goes to show you that I am branding myself. People think of me when they see One Direction. That's fine. But people think of me when they see stuff that I'm posting about, because I'm consistent. It is way easier to be consistent in this business than it is to not. Because when you're not consistent with posting, like, it doesn't build trust, it's confusing, and it's hard to get back in the groove, right? When you stop doing the business for a couple days, even a day, it's hard to get it going again, right? So it's easier to just do a little bit every day rather than stopping going, because you're confusing your people, okay? Now, I want you guys, we always say, like, show up on social media, but I want you to stop showing up, and I want you to start focusing on connecting and converting. Are you engaging with people, okay? A lot of times I'll hear, no one's engaging with me, no one's commenting on my stuff, and I ask my team, I say, who are you engaging with? Because you are not like some high being where everyone's gonna wanna engage with you. There's certain levels of influence, and everyone comes into the business thinking they're gonna be an influencer right away. And I'll be honest, I have over 10,000 followers, and I'm not an influencer, and I don't consider myself one. I've been in this business for years. So you have to engage to get engagement, okay? And who are you going to engage with? People that are like you, okay? People you can relate to. Are you a mom of twins? I have many moms of twins on my team. They can connect. One is right here in the front. They can connect with people who also are a mom of twins. You're going through similar things. And I highly recommend you guys, you always show up to serve, okay? That's very, very important. Because if you're showing up to sell, no one wants to be sold to. Have you ever been in the mall and someone's trying to sell something at those booths and you like pretend to be on your phone and you're like walking by because you don't want to talk to them? That, all the time, that's me. I'm pretending I'm on my phone, okay? Because I don't want to be sold to. Like, tell me what I'm going to get out of what you're selling me, okay? And don't show up uninvited. I don't want someone to show up at my door and ring it while I'm freshly postpartum trying to sell me some service. No. Connect with me, let's build a relationship, let's trust each other, and then that is when the sale will come. So really focus on connecting over, being perfect, and just sitting back and waiting for things to come to you, because you guys, it won't. It won't. I'm just being honest. It's not going to come to you if you're inconsistent and if you're waiting. You have to be a hungry lion and go and get it, or you will never have it. Now, I am nothing special, you guys. I got to Blue Diamond because I found my people. And you find your people by being yourself, okay? So always remember, show up to connect, convert, engage with others, and add value to their lives. And the commissions will always come after the conversations. And that's all I got, guys. Thanks for having me. And